Pain Points. My name is Christina Kohler-Colucci. I'm the head of business advisory at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. And in today's episode, we are going to be looking at too big, too soon. What is the fine art of managing growth in China? Managing growth is about more than just the present. Considering and seizing opportunity only as it arises may work for some, but it isn't enough for the company who is seeking genuine, sustainable expansion for their business in China. Growth can contain an insidious threat that is couched deceptively within current success. The picture is repeated every year across the global business world. Revenue is increasing, clients are flooding in, and as suddenly as success appears, it is followed by failure. The lack of experience goes hand in hand with ignorance, which is the lack of knowledge, in dooming many companies. Indecision and poor prioritization follow as common culprits, leaving the company with the proverbial rug pulled from under their feet. This isn't good, and it certainly doesn't provide confidence. So today we talk growth, why it matters, where companies in China can get it wrong, and how you can learn to capitalize on it safely. While learning from personal failures is a foundation of success, it's obviously best for our ventures that we identify potential pitfalls before they actually happen. If failure should occur during a period of growth, the primary challenge lies in disassembling the situation to discover the underlying issues. How can it all go wrong? And I want to highlight 4 common mistakes that happen in China. The first is refusing to be a student. The ubiquitous phrase, "we've always done it that way," is appallingly prevalent in business, even within successful companies. Established companies and senior management can prove surprisingly resistant to learning new strategies for the Chinese market. Conviction is a powerful driver, but go too far and your confidence can shut out the willingness to learn from your mistakes. The idea of servant leadership, where humility combines with action-driven behavior, is key to China entrepreneurship in today's world. Humility and open-mindedness should not be viewed as optional traits in business. The willingness to have your views and processes called to account, no matter how deeply, is crucial to ensuring a durable and competitive edge in your entrepreneurial career. The second is poor people management. Poor management of your most important resource will sink your business. It's that simple. Leadership combines with strategy to create success, and a lack in one area leads to situations that may shake the foundation of any Chinese company. The most effective executives match flexibility with 6 distinct leadership styles: coercive, authoritative, affiliative, democratic, pace setting, and coaching, to motivate and inspire their staff. And this is exceptionally important in China, where growth is concerned. Periods of transformation within your company will bring about new and uncertain situations that will test your leadership skills. The third is inefficient processes. Growth will challenge your ways of working. This is a threat that many companies will understandably miss until it's too late. Your company needs to be able to review and improve their processes continuously, okay? It's not comfortable, but you need to be able to have standard operational guidelines within your organization that are flexible documents so that you have the ability to pivot at any moment in time. It's particularly important to keep in mind that peak growth periods are time sensitive. If your entire business needs to be overhauled to take advantage, you may miss the opportunity entirely. So look at your internal processes carefully and do them often enough in case you have to pivot. The fourth is being too bold. Now, this is a subject easily spoken in retrospect. There is no doubt that balancing boldness is the realm of the new startups in China. It's where we blaze our trails and succeed where others would not. With that said, however, it's also the graveyard of many business ventures. A useful point to consider where risk is concerned is that of preparedness. Mistaking a risky, compulsive decision for a bold one is a fatal error that can ill afford you to make at the beginning of your startup. It's an error made by an amateur, not an expert. Genuinely, bold actions then can be identified as ones that are made within the context of an established plan. You aren't bold if you make knee-jerk strategic moves towards a sudden opportunity. You aren't a trailblazer if you throw your company towards an uncertain, nebulous new goal. You aren't brave if you choose an action that has far more risk than it does potential reward. As the saying goes, luck is being prepared enough to take advantage of opportunities. Your long-term strategy must cater for the agility and sudden increase in resources needed to stabilize and capitalize on growth safely. Now, I have created 4 rules of growth in China. The first is refine and review your purpose. So these are your homework pieces, your action takeaways, if you will. The first is refine and review your purposes. The goal and principles of your venture in China, i.e., what's the authentic purpose, are often overlooked once the ball starts rolling. Having a vague, authentic purpose or failing to periodically review and update will leave your company unstable in the face of growth. This is because it is the true purpose of your company that determines its priorities. A vague mission statement will hamper your wider strategy, and a stale one will fail to recognize the shifting priorities of a company that is expanding. When planning strategy in China at any level, return to your authentic purpose. Why are you in China? Refresh it with new findings, new data from the present, and respect its role in the realization of your long-term success. The second is attract and retain talent. Bringing in new talent to foster growth is a staple goal for any business, but this counts for nothing if you're unable to retain them. The sudden loss of staff can cripple a business at a time when it is poised to flourish, turning a period of opportunity into one of actually recovery. China is known as being a country where staff retainment is a great obstacle and challenge. The topic of retention and talent management is broad, but don't let it intimidate you into inaction, or your company will pay a price in missed opportunities or outright failure. Number 3 is scrutinize your own skill set. As the driving force behind the future of your China company, you cannot afford to rely on an instinctive understanding of yourself. Whereas the founding of your business and its initial stages will succeed due to your current skills, future challenges resulting from growth and ongoing operation may test you in areas you are weak in. The ability to switch between different requirements and actions enables you to exploit opportunities within your market, and being critical of your capabilities may reveal areas ripe for improvement. The fourth is also improvement and advancement. Failing to identify weak spots in advance of peak growth periods is a common business mistake. Instead of leaving this to the last minute, predict areas that may challenge you and your China company ahead of time and invest in these before they are needed in earnest. This will improve the agility of your venture in addition to making it more competitive and durable. For instance, invest ahead of time in a more customer-driven approach, encompassing factors such as improved relationship management, may help you capitalize on growth in an area where customer retention and satisfaction are low. To finish off today's episode, addressing the subject of growth properly can be a daunting task, but it is one that forms part of the ongoing challenges that come with China's success. Understanding that it has the potential to sink your business as much as explode it into prosperity is an important lesson in maturing as a successful company. By applying some of the tips that I provided today and the actions that you can implement, you are taking another step towards becoming a high achiever in China. Growth is your target. Growth is everybody's target in China, but it's an unruly beast if you need to learn how to tame it. I hope today's video has helped you. Managing growth in a company in China is never easy. If you have any questions, doubts, comments, and you would like to have time to talk, We are providing a link to our diary. You can have a 15-minute free complimentary call with me, and we can see if we can be of any assistance. In the meantime, if you enjoyed today's video, please do press that like button, share it. Our mission is to help as many struggling business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders in China succeed. And last but not least, if you would like to learn more about what we do at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors, head on over to our website, woodburnglobal.com. Have a great day. Take care and goodbye.